Hey everybody. Some of you have asked about the research project, and I just want to go through some stuff and provide you with some background ideas on how to get this started. First of all, if you go to the course website on D2L and you scroll all the way to the bottom, I've provided you with data. Now it's a little bit old, but I don't care. It gives you the idea of that. It gives you from a publication called Nation's Restaurant News, which I used to work for. It gives you a bunch of different data points in here. If you go to, say, the top 100 U.S. Units in the United States. It's going to give you the top 100 franchise restaurant chains in the United States. So basically, it's based on the number of units each chain has. So the top chain in the country with the number of outlets is Subway with 2,000 or 26,530. If it looks like it says latest company, the company doesn't own any. They're all franchised. So that's one of the reports that I give. If you go through and look at um, the top 100 chains by U.S. sales, McDonald's is by and far the largest. Its latest years, basically these are in, I forgot what these are in. There's in US millions. So you would add 6 zeros to this. So it would be like $35,447,000,000 that McDonald's has. The next closest one is Starbucks with 13 billion. So you can see there's a $22 billion difference between McDonald's and the next one. So you can go down there and look and see whichever restaurant chain you choose. You can look at this. So that's something that you can look at. Again, you go back and you look at the research data again. I've got the oh, you can look at let's just say estimated sales per unit. So the top uh, sales per unit chains. Biggest one there's Cheesecake Factory. Each unit sells about I guess thousands of dollars. So this would be 3 zeros. So about $10 million each. $10,339,000 for each unit of the Cheesecake Factory. So you can kind of see this is where you would start getting your data for this research thing. So if you could do that, and then you could identify, you choose your restaurant, you identify your chain, um, then you can look at the different types of information. If you go back to that research data and you go back to the main um, the top 100 or the top 100 system-wide sales, it basically goes through there and it identifies the segment that they're in. LSR means limited service restaurant. A Starbucks is a beverage snack. Subway is a limited service sandwich. Taco Bell's limited service Mexican. Chick-fil-A's chicken. I'm not sure why they look at it that way. Applebee's is casual dining. Panera's bakery cafe. Sonic is again limited service burger. Olive Garden is casual dining. So you get some of those ideas in there that you're looking at. Little Caesars is pizza. Um, IHOP is family dining. Denny's is family dining. Outback is casual dining. So you can look at, see who your competition is there. The other thing that you can do with your research to getting started would be going through and just doing a search. Let's say we're choosing, I don't know, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that's right. and do consumer. Oops, gotta do my password. Don't look. Doing this from home. So here you get results for Chick-fil-A and consumer. So you could look in there, America's favorite chains coming out of uh, Restaurant Business Magazine, coming out of the PR Newswire, Publix Chick-fil-A residents create most positive commotion, PR Newswire. So you can find things like that. Then you can do your chain and just start putting in other ideas here. Chick-fil-A competition. Some of these you're just going to get out. Chick-fil-A just got some fierce competition coming out of Fortune. On CBS, competition heats is. Some of these are going to be for things that you don't really want. Again, some of them are going to be kind of different. So you get the Chick-fil-A bowl. Chick-fil-A takes on the competition, food service. You can go up and do other things. Chick-fil-A sales. Here you do Chick-fil-A don't person sales. Chick-fil-A booms as chance follows quality. A new rising one is Raising Cane's Chicken. KFC. You can look at some annual sales, perk sales. So you just start doing this. So the things that you're going to want to put in here are things like when you do a situation analysis for a restaurant, you're going to look at sales, you're going to look at competition, you're going to look at past advertising. You can put that in here. Chick-fil-A advertising. Oops. So that's basically impact Chick-fil-A billboards that work with the Big Chunk Full of Cows campaign. They dropped basically in last year. Chick-fil-A dropped the Richard Group that had done that Cows campaign. So that's kind of where you're looking at there. You can also go through, and the library has, if you go to research and you go to the AZ databases, click on the A to Z databases, click on A, scroll down to add forum. And this will bring up a brand. You can do Chick-fil-A and search. And it'll give you all the different Chick-fil-A commercials by television, television and cinema, outdoor, out of home, and you can see their past advertising. There's radio, and you can get it where I believe you can hear it.
The cows are calling. The cows are trying to call you on the phone to tell you to eat more chicken. Unfortunately, cows have hooves, so not only is the receiver hard to pick up, but the little numbers are nearly impossible to dial. You see, they want you to know about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A invented the chicken sandwich over 30 years ago, made a special way. It's more tender, juicier, better. The cows want you to eat more chicken. Chick-fil-A. They didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
So you get that kind of thing where you can see the different ads, and actually you can go through and filter by Chick-fil-A, and then you can filter by media, say print. and here's all their print ads that they've done. So that's something that you're looking at there. I don't know why it's giving you other things. If you click on Chick-fil-A and then click on print, maybe you don't get the other, I don't know what's giving you other ads in there, but basically you can get things like the Chick-fil-A and other things that are, or the media that Chick-fil-A have done. So that's something that you want to look at there, is this idea of doing a background on what your research. So, and you can go in there and do other brands too. You can do the competition. Let's just say Bojangles. So here's the Bojangles ads that are out there. So that's the kind of thing that you can get with their advertising. So that's something that you can do. You can get that ad, you can get that research, and do background. So getting things like sales, getting things like number of units, getting things like the sales per unit, getting the growth in units, the growth in sales, all of that, and I'm basically giving you a lot of that. So going back and doing this background research, finding out who the brand is targeting in terms of a customer. So that's all the research that you want to put in this. Also, if you go back and you look at the data, go back to, whoops, go back to, oops, not the research data. If you go back to the class and right below the research data, I give you example research reports. So you can open that up, and here's what the research report. This is from four or 5 years ago. Here's what they did wrong. Here's what they did right. That one got about an 85. I don't know that one started back so far. That one got about an 85. Let's do one down here. Let's do the 6. Got about, everybody gets an 85. But you can go in there and see the kinds of comments that I'm making on this, and you can see how it's formatted and such. Here's one, the example 4 got a 95. So you can go in there and see what they're doing. These are the final reports. What you're going to probably want to look at here is some information on the research report here, the secondary research. You don't want to get into the focus groups and all that kind of stuff. So you're basically formatting in here, this section in here. I would expect a lot more data than what's in here. And obviously double space it, throw in some tables, throw in some data like that where you provide data, refer to the tables in your report. Don't try to explain everything in writing. So that's what you're looking at when you're doing a research report.